This took place while on the last day of firearm deer season in Nove Meber, 1988. It was after sunset but not yet dark. The temperature was in the mid-30s, but the ground wasn't frozen and there were still patches of snow on the ground in places. I came out of the woods, put my shotgun, heavy winter coat, and day pack in the trunk of my car and got inside my car to start it up, when a movement to my left caught my eye. I will tell you what I saw and what I thought as I was seeing this happen. This man Bigfoot came out of thick brush between the trees to my left on the opposite side of the road from where I was parked, maybe 35 or 40 yards down the road at an angle. But it had to know that I was there, or at least that my car was there. When I first saw this thing coming out of the thick brush, the first thing I thought was, where in the heck did he come from? Then I thought, stupid guy. No hunter orange, and then I began to notice strange things like he had no gun, and that he was the same color from head to toe. No hat, no hunter orange. But then what I really noticed was that his arms were long. His hands were swinging at his knees, and though he was taking large steps crossing the road, very quickly but without running. He was just walking. His arms were swinging wide like a British soldier marching, but he didn't seem to be in any hurry, and he completely ignored me. Like I wasn't there, but he had to know that I was there. He did not look over and kept his head looking straight ahead. He went into the woods on my side of the road, side I was parked on, and went down the hill and disappeared. My eyes told me that I just saw a Bigfoot, but my brain and common sense was trying to dispute that. His color was dark brown, and I thought, could that have been a man in a one-piece Carhartt outfit, or if he were a hiker, lost, wouldn't he just have stayed on the road, rather than go down a steep hill when it was almost dark, or if lost, why didn't he ask me for help? He was about 6 feet tall, but very husky with his hands, body, feet, side of his head, face, all one color. I actually couldn't see fur because the light was dim. I could see the trees and tree trunks, fine, but not the bark, because the tree trunks were silhouetted, and that's what I mean about not seeing the fur. It was all one shade of dark brown. Now, all of this that I just told you took place in a minute or less. As soon as it disappeared over the side of the hill, I jumped out of my car, opened the trunk and loaded my shotgun, for self-defense only, put on my winter coat, and got my flashlight out of my day pack and walked to where I thought the thing went over the hill. I wanted to check out what I just saw and was hoping to find a footprint in the ground or on a patch of snow, and I went slowly back and forth, traversing this rather steep hill, going a little deeper down as I moved back and forth. There was a deep like gorge on the right side of the hill, and I looked up towards the road, and by now the ridge on top was just a slither of gray, and looking over my shoulder, I realized this was not too smart. It was pitch black below me, and I got a little scared and hiked back up to the road and to my car as fast as I could. I placed my shotgun back in the case along with my heavy coat, putting them in the truck, and then I drove up and down the main forest road to see if there were any cars parked off on the sides, or if there were anyone walking. I saw nothing. I drove to the valley road where I thought this thing would eventually come out at the bottom of the hill into farm fields, and I drove back to the end of this valley and back, hoping to see something, but saw nothing. I have been wanting to make a report of what I saw and have told my wife, children, teenage granddaughters, brother, and 2 close hunting buddies, but have always been hesitant to make a report. The truth is, though I'm sure what I saw wasn't a man, I can't prove it wasn't a man dressed up in a suit. But who would be that stupid, especially during hunting season? I can't say positively that it was a Bigfoot, but that is what my eyes saw. Logic says no, my eyes say yes, and that's my report, the best that I can remember it. I am glad to get this off my chest. If this helps in any way, then that's great. But please use only my first name. If this is posted, I am not seeking notoriety here, thanks. Sincerely, a name removed.